Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in.
We don't need to say everything, you know.
I tried to make a little veil.
A veil?
Veil. Yeah, in honor.
Oh yes, duh. Okay. You guys, welcome to the podcast. Welcome back to the Model Citizen Podcast X Taylor Swift is engaged episode.
No, literally.
I can't believe our best friend is engaged. What are you wearing to the wedding?
No, first of all, I was like Googling, trying to make, I was like, oh, do I have my veil? Like, what can I wear in celebration? And I was Googling trying to make a paper towel veil, but it fell
Okay.
off.
Well,
Oh,
you
what are
know,
you gonna do?
I
You
can't believe
like
it. We
Michaela.
had to start the episode off, you guys. Taylor is engaged. Taylor and Travis are engaged. They literally just announced 30 minutes ago, but at the
Yeah.
time of recording.
I literally texted Brian and he was like, oh my God, even I'm excited. Like,
Same with Martin. Martin was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Because I feel like
Everyone's
this is like our
excited.
sister getting engaged, because it's like, okay, we've grown up with you, we know you, and we mainly know you based on your relationships and
Mhm.
your hardships with relationships.
Right,
And so when
yeah.
I saw this, I was like, oh my God, like I'm obsessed with them as a couple. I feel like they're just like high school lovers, which is like funny because she posted that high school
Yeah. No,
song.
they're super cute. I'm really, happy for her. I feel like she's gotten people through so many, bad and good times, so
I just
a
feel
lot
like
of
she's
people.
herself. Like, here's the thing, and like I don't know
Yeah.
her.
She needs a stylist, but that's not the
No, I've met
point.
her. I randomly have a photo with her, photo strip with her. But anyways, here's the thing. I think that she is her real, true, authentic self with him. And she feels like she can be allowed to show love. Because sometimes you get like celebrities who are just like, "Oh, like, I don't really want to like share that, or I don't want to like do PDA or anything like that," because they have like an
Yeah.
image, right? And like, I feel like that's how she was in the past. And with him, she's like, oh, this is like the love of my life. I can do whatever I want, and like I can just feel safe with him. And also, dude, she's like a football player's
I know,
wife, and
dude,
he
a
was like a pop star's
wag.
husband.
Pop star's husband and a wag. It's crazy because so many people were like, "It's gonna happen this year. It's gonna happen this year," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, it feels truly like
It
it is gonna
felt
happen," and here we are. But yeah, excited for her. People may feel the way they feel about Taylor Swift, but I think that we can all kind of find it in us to. Well, everyone has a song that they love. Even I was talking to Dad the other day, and he was like, "Listen, I actually kind of fuck with some of Taylor Swift's songs," and I was like,
Did he say it
"Okay."
like that? Was he like, I fuck with Taylor
Yeah,
Swift
he's like,
songs?
"Fuck with Taylor Swift songs." No, he was like, "I actually like a lot of Taylor Swift music." And I was like, "Yeah? Okay,
Yeah, it's
Swiftie
literally
dad."
so good. Also, the proposal was, like,
Cute.
perfect
Yeah. Mhm.
because it was just,
Mhm.
like, sweet. It
Mhm.
wasn't anything that was, like, too over the top. It was just, like, they were in, like, sweet little outfits. Her ring is just, like, her vintage vibes, gorgeous.
Yep. Yep.
I love it.
Everything is just sweet. Yeah. It was not over the top. It was very just perfect and
Yeah,
calm and
and
chill and
he's
not
so cute
performative.
and so
He's
fun.
so cute. And I love her little her caption that was "Oh, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." And I was just like, that's literally your guys' vibe. It's so funny. So
It's so their vibe. I love
congrats to
it.
Taylor Swift. Congrats to
Our
Travis
dear friend
Smith.
and listener,
And
allegedly.
listener. Yeah, alleged listener.
Don't you feel like the whole vibe of, like, this year is kind of like English teacher, collegiate, varsity, preppy? Like, I feel
Totally.
like the whole, aura of 2025 is that.
Yeah. No, I actually agree with you. It's like
Yeah.
the varsity shirts, it's cottage core. It's like reading a
It's like
book in a
horses of
corner.
it
It's
all,
horses of
the
it all. It really
blazers of
is.
it all, the check
Mhm.
of it all.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. And I'm into it. I've always loved
No,
that kind of a vibe, so I think we're all here for it. We're all kind of here.
I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
Well, And you know what? Speaking of that, this
What?
actually ties into my in, if you guys
What?
will. Okay? Are we ready for ins and outs?
Yeah.
Okay, these are some things to explain my in. Visually captivating,
Hmm.
sophisticated,
Okay. Are these just words?
beautifully designed. No, these
Okay,
are
they're
how I'm
words.
explaining
Okay.
my in. Okay,
Okay.
beautifully designed. I'm talking about me. No, I'm talking about Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah. Did we
Now,
talk about this last episode?
I don't know if we talked in depth about how much we are
In
deep in it.
love.
We are
Yeah.
deeply in love to the point where last night we were watching a YouTube video where they have, it's like someone takes their character on a walk around all of the house's Christmas decorations in their common room, because right now it's Christmas in the game.
Got it. Is it
And
Christmas for everybody?
no, it's like Christmas depending on when you play it and how long you've been playing it for.
Got
And it
it.
goes through all the seasons. So anyway, if you don't know, this is the Hogwarts Legacy game. And it is, you guys, I've never, ever, ever seen a more beautiful game. It is literally like watching a movie. It is like watching one of the movies, but even
I know
almost better.
every time you send me a clip, I'm like, "Oh, I feel cozy." And I
That's
don't even like
exactly
Harry
it.
Potter.
No, it's the coziest game that is like still
Like, I
so
would fall
mentally stimulating. I
asleep while
do.
somebody is playing that.
I do. I literally fall asleep all the time when Martin is playing. So like we play it together, but like a lot of times I'll have him play like when it's fighting and stuff like that, because like he's just really good with all that, and it gives me anxiety. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you're going to fight and I'm going to like fly around, okay? And
Right.
like walk around and like go up to tapestries and like look up the tapestries, like shit that he's not going to do, you know? Like Martin's
Right.
not going to sit and like look at the candlestick holders. Like that's me. Like I'm
Right.
going up to all the little corners. I'm like, somebody had to literally make this. Some person had to sit and like make all of this come to life. I just like, I can't conceptualize it. I can't, it is so mind blowing. It is so visually stimulating and stunning. And I just like can't grasp it. It's like you'll just be walking and all of a sudden it's like these little things you'll hear like a buzz of a bee, and
Bro,
like a
I'll
little
I'll
bee will
fall
come by.
asleep right
Bro,
now.
it'll be their steps. So let's say they're like walking, right? The character's walking and he's walking on like hard ground. Then he starts walking in snow. It goes from like to like sounding like it's snow wherever you walk. It's like
It's too
I
bad.
just have never
Do they have like a VR version of that? Can you imagine?
I wouldn't ever leave. It would be
There
so Black Mirror. I would never leave because the way that I want to jump into this game and live, I can't even explain it to you.
I need you to
Y'all
look
don't
and
get
see if
it.
there's a VR thing because
You
that
guys don't
talk
get
about like
it.
a therapy.
There's no way, because it's too there would that would be like the most incredible thing ever, and everyone would want to do it because I just have never ever experienced. And you guys know, like I'm a low key gamer. Like we've Martin and I love games. It's one of the things we always bonded over. Just have like never experienced the detail and like the storytelling, and also that's like it's not just like going out and like fighting and all that silly stuff. There's like puzzles that you have to do, and like you have to think about all this stuff. I don't know, but it's just so visually. It's like I'll literally be walking past the garden and there's like a little, like the things that water the garden that'll be like
Yeah.
floating around, like watering things somewhere that like you're not even supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? Like they think
Yeah,
of
it's like they
all of
think
these
of
things.
everything.
Someone had to think of all this.
Right. It's like
It's just
so
so hard.
funny
And now it's
because
Christmas, bro, and it's like everything is Christmassy all over Hogwarts. Everywhere
dude,
you
what are you gonna
go,
do when it's spring?
Christmas. I'm gonna cry. I just like it's crazy. And then like you go to the little like local town, Hogsmeade, and everything there is Christmassy. You go into all of the different common rooms. There's like the Slytherin house, there's the Gryffindor house. You go to all these common rooms, and they're so beautifully done. And if you've been a fan of the books and if you've been a fan of the movies, you know that like the common rooms are they're explained in the book, but like you don't really get a visual of all of them. You really only get a visual of Gryffindor and a little bit of Slytherin. But whoever came up with these is like they fucking nailed it. And if anyone ever
Wow.
wants a visual of what the common rooms are supposed to look like, this is what it anyway, I'm nerding out so hard, but like I just can't. I
It's
know there's girlies that listen to
very
this that are Hogwarts fans and or Harry Potter fans and gaming fans. So
it's very very much ties into that whole collegiate, like,
Totally.
polo wearing, rugby shirt wearing,
Yes.
stripes going on right now, which
It's
I
totally
love.
collegiate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a vibe,
Every time you send me something from it, I'm like, "Oh my god." It's
literally.
gorgeous.
And it's like Hogwarts is located
I'm
in it's supposed to
falling
be
asleep.
I'm falling asleep as we talk. Hogwarts is supposed to be located in the Scottish Highlands, so it's like
Thank
that's
you.
everything around. I mean, it's just
Thank
like
you.
you can fly everywhere, dude, and you fly and you can just like go anywhere you want in the world. It's just so crazy. I don't know. More than anything, it's like the artistry of video game making is something that is so beyond anything I could ever understand. And that's really what it
Yeah.
comes down to. Like
And
I can't even fathom
and
doing
at the end
this.
of the day, this is a video game podcast,
This
and
is a video game
we're a
podcast.
gamer
Welcome to
podcast.
it.
It's like I sometimes, like, will catch Brian watching other people play the game on YouTube.
Mhm.
Dude, that's like a level, like, you guys are kind of at a level of, like, nerd that I can't even tap into because my kids will play Crossy Roads for, like, 3 minutes, and I'm like, we gotta do something else."
Sure, but you're assuming that any of this is anything like that, and this is like a
No, I know.
level.
I'd fall to me, this is ASMR.
It is. I will
It's
say, it is.
ASMR.
I literally fall asleep because 'cause we'll just be, like, flying around, you
And
know what I
okay,
mean?
now,
In
like,
cozy
okay, like,
company.
imagine though, hold
Okay,
on.
wait, okay, wait,
Okay, I need you to
okay,
stop
wait.
talking for 1 minute. It's fall, okay? Like, it's not blistering, blazy hot. Like, you're kind of chilly, things are pumpkiny, you have a candle on. You're, like, wrapped up in your Anthropology blanket because it's so chilly outside and the
You
leaves are
know,
literally off the trees.
crunching.
You have a pumpkin spice something. I don't know, latte, chai, maybe you made it. You're baking pumpkin bread, and it is fall time, and you're inside playing this game.
Oh my god. No, you don't understand.
Bro.
And I'm in the Cotswolds right now. And I'm in the
Okay,
Cotswolds
well,
playing it inside
yeah.
and all of
I'm
that. It's
talking, like,
cozy, and it's
realistic
raining
because
out.
I'm saying realistic because realistically, that's
Okay, yeah.
coming up.
Okay, yeah. I know, and honestly, I even told Martin the other day, I was like, "Why didn't I'm glad we didn't wait, but I kinda wish that we'd waited until fall to play this," because it's like, there's nothing that kills the vibe of, like, being in the Harry Potter world, like, going outside and it being, no joke, 105 degrees. You're just
Yeah.
like, "This would never fly in the
Well,
Hogwarts universe."
my in
Mhm,
is air
mhm.
conditioning, okay?
Yes,
Now here's the
yes.
thing. Last Friday, I've had a whirlwind of a week, Michaela.
Mhm.
This is like the second day that I've had where I've kind of like come to.
Yeah,
I've not been in my own body. I
right.
crawled out of my body the
Yeah,
last few days
right. You were in
because
survival mode, essentially.
I was in survival mode. It's at the very tip top last bits of summer. My stepdaughter's now off to high school. It was like those last couple weeks, and we were on our way to our like big bang end of summer, water park fun, Kalahari. And my daughter throws up twice in the car. Now, one, bad, okay? Two, throw up in a car
Yeah.
doesn't get out ever, okay? We have to sell the car now. And three, I had an angry teenagers and, it was just a whole thing. Anyways, then the day after that, our air conditioning breaks, bro. And here's the thing. I decided this. I'm very chill about a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are. You are,
I
you are.
let
You let a
a
lot of shit slide.
lot slide. Like,
Yes.
there's things where, like, they're little things. I'm like, "Meh." Big things. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Hey, let it roll off your back. Yeah. I think I found my kryptonite.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
The thing that chokes me. And
Yeah.
it's a first world kryptonite, and that is air conditioning. Because we were 4 days without air conditioning in the hottest month of the year in New Jersey. It was in the low 90s, but still in like high 80s, low 90s. We had fans going in the house. Of course, it broke on a Friday and nobody works on a weekend.
Of course, wouldn't
Of
have it any other
course.
way.
Bro, I was crawling out of my fucking skin. If dude.
Yeah.
One thing
It's bad.
about this situation is my husband's gonna cough, okay? He's gonna cough when I'm in this situation for 4
When
days.
you're
He's
in a
gonna
mood.
continue
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm in
Mhm.
a mood, and he's gonna cough, and it's gonna
If
be so loud.
if your husband isn't coughing, you're sniffling and blowing your nose.
That's
You
it.
trust me, if you're somebody that is, like, on edge ever, don't go to the Keys
Oh my
household
god,
because
do
you are gonna get
not.
pushed. It'll be your 13th
Over.
reason many a time.
No,
Like,
literally, Michaela, we we had to, like, go outside and touch fucking grass. Even my ring saw it. Things were crazy because we were just like we looked at each other and we were just like, "They're the enemy, not us."
yeah.
Okay? Like, we literally were like, there
They're
because
the
my kids were
enemy.
on one.
Right,
They were
right.
screaming, everyone was hot. We were, like, laying naked. Dude, I took, like, a cold shower and with my kids, and then Hudson dude, nothing humbles you more than taking a shower with your kids, and then he looks down, he goes, "Why are your boobs so big?" And then he goes, "And why is your hair there so black?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, get out of here.
Get out of here, you creep.
You
To your
creepo."
poor little innocent that is hilarious. Why are your boobs so big?
I know,
He's
I'm
like,
like,
"Oh," and you're like, "'Cause of you.
"Yeah." And then he'll, like, ask
You did
daddy,
this." And what did
and then he'll
daddy
literally
say?
point at Brian and, like, start laughing at, like, his downstairs. You know, it's like
So
it's like a
funny.
whole thing. We were just because it was so when our bath handle broke, so we couldn't take a bath, which is why we were all showering, why we were all trying to take a cold Michaela, I can't even it was
You didn't even tell me about the bath handle, girl.
brother, brother,
Brother. I
I'm come
rebuke.
I've come back into my body.
Mhm.
What I need is a day where I have nothing scheduled and I can go to Home Goods and look at fall stuff that I don't need and then look at maybe Christmas stuff if it's out.
You need to heal, essentially. You need to
Yeah, I
heal
need to
your
heal and I need a
spirit.
McDonald's large iced, Diet
Diet
Coke.
Coke.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
to
You need
burn
that.
my throat.
You need to go get a large Diet Coke from McDonald's, and then you need to go to Home Goods. And then you need
Yes.
to go to Home Sense.
Yeah.
And then you need to go to like, you've gotta hit up
I
all TJ Maxx. You need to
Oh my
do
god, dude.
you
I'll
need to go to
literally start
TJ Maxx and become a
crying.
Maxxinista again. Like,
Dude,
you
every time I
have
go to any of these stores, they're like, are you sure you don't wanna open a credit card with us?" And I'm
I
like, "No,
you're like,
I
"Do you
don't."
understand that it will make my life" you're like, "I won't be back here ever again," is the
Yeah,
problem. My husband will
no,
put
I
me in jail.
can't.
The thing is that, like, you were in survival mode, and I felt so hard for you because if there's one thing that we understand, it's the not having air conditioning, okay? And
I
we are
didn't
not
realize
we
though
I'm not even barely wearing clothes. This is, like, my 3rd time coming on this podcast in a tube top
I was gonna
because
say,
I
you gotta
I
yeah.
can't wear clothes. You guys don't understand. I can't wear clothes.
Yeah, I'm a
Can't.
happier human, I'm a better mom when it's cold. It's why I thrived in Switzerland when I
How
was
do
there, like,
people,
it
like
actually wasn't even that cold for me, like, I was like,
could be
it could
colder.
be colder."
Could be colder. How do people, and if you're one of these people, like, please let me know. There are people who, like, love the heat, who are like, "I wanna live in Palm Springs."
Or Florida.
What or Florida, like,
Palm
how
Springs
are
is like heat, yeah.
we oh, it's one thing if you, like, don't really have a choice, like, if you're like, "I was born here, this is my only option, and I'm not, like, too interested in leaving." But if you were like are like, "I wanna move to Palm Springs,"
Yeah.
or I wanna move, you know what I mean?
Vegas.
Or like Dubai. People who are like in Dubai, everyone's like, "Dubai is the I'm like, "Dubai is 140 degrees. I'm good."
Dude, I literally and guys, this is a weather podcast, which is why you come here and to listen. This is a weather gaming podcast, which is the most interesting kind of
The weather
podcast.
gaming podcast, dude, literally everyone's
Dude,
asleep. Wake up. You're
the way that
driving.
I
Wake up,
felt,
Katie, you're driving.
I literally told Brian, and of course, like Brian's like, it feels like fine. And I'm like, babe, I feel like I can't breathe. Like I
Skinny
was like,
guy
I feel
problems.
suffocated.
Skinny guy privilege, dude. He
Oh
doesn't
my
feel the heat like we
God.
do.
No, I know. But then
Well, thank
finally he
God
got
it's
to the
back.
end and like everyone was pissed. And I kept calling AJ Perry, who's our HVAC. And I literally, dude, every like hour I called them and they were like, "Hi, Hunter." Like they knew my number. They were like, "Hi, Hunter. Yes, we have several messages here to dispatch
Right.
saying that you've been calling." And I'm
They're
like,
like,
"Okay,
"We know, we get it." But also,
okay."
like, don't say that you're 24 hours, which
That
your
part.
thing did, if you're not 24 hours. That's my only thing, dude.
That
Again,
part.
these are all first world problems, you guys. At the end of the day, we're very grateful. We're thankful for everything. But, like, this is where you can come and, like, bitch about little tiny silly goosey things, dude. We
Yeah.
goose.
Like how the top of my mouth
Honk,
is
honk.
burnt.
Yeah,
Okay?
dude, it's bad.
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 What's your
Well,
out?
my out is the fact, and this is another first world problem. My out is I bought a fitted sheet that was too big for my bed in a way
How when you have a king? I
because
want that sheet because mine always pops off.
that's you need this sheet then is why. It is for like it was for like very deep
Which
mattresses.
we have, yeah.
And here I was laying on this sheet,
All crumpled up,
pissed,
dude.
all crumpled up under me. And you know me, I need everything to be like crisp on my
Yeah.
bed. Like I steam my sheets. Like I need it crisp. And
Yeah.
this thing was just like having but like I'm Princess in the Pea with it. Okay. You
Yeah.
guys know this. You guys at this point, you guys should know. For every bit that Hunter lets roll off her back,
Yeah.
I am not letting any of it roll off my back at all. Like
You
nothing's
took the
rolling.
opposite bit
It's
in
going
the
up my
old
back.
yeah.
Literally. It's going up my back and into my eyes
It's rolling off my back and
and
over to
onto
Michaela
mine.
and onto Michaela's back.
Absolutely, dude. I
Which is
cannot.
funny because wasn't your like electricity out for like 48 hours or something because
Yes,
you were
because
so
the big
chilling
things
about
in my
it?
life I'm fine with. I can literally handle pure, unadulterated chaos and tragedy like there's no one's business, dude. There have been times where I've had to tap in for some horrific things and I'm just like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah,
Fine.
dude.
Everything's going to be fine. And then things like my fitted sheet being a little too big and I'm like, I can't live like this.
No, dude, there's some
I'm going to
things
jump
though
off the bridge. Like
that are
I
so crazy like that though.
Yes, yes, dude. Sometimes you're just like are that way. Guys, I want to know if you're that way. Am I the only one that's weird about this
No,
kind of
I'm that
stuff?
way because guess what, Michaela? You know what's out for me
What?
alongside AC and heat is last night I ruined my whoa, we have kind of the same out. Last
Yeah,
night
you're
I
right. You do.
ruined my favorite sheets ever because coconut oil spilled all over them. Also ruined two pairs of pajamas because coconut oil spilled all over them. Okay?
Now I have a
Okay?
solution for you.
What?
What? I have a
What?
solution. What do you have?
What can you get out of my can we put my mattress in the
Did you
wash?
throw it away? Did you throw
What?
the PJs
No,
and
not
stuff
yet.
away? Dawn spray. Dawn spray.
Done.
Spray. The
All
spray. You
right.
need the
On my
power
bed.
wash. Everything.
All
Andre,
right.
listen to me and y'all listen to me. I have
Probably needed
had
to do it last night.
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have had grease stains on shirts, grease, oil, like you name it, serum stains, whatever, that have been on my shirts for like a year. I
Wow.
Dawn spray them, let it sit for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, throw it in the wash. When it comes out, if that stain isn't gone, which it 9 out of 10 times is, do it
Wow.
again and just keep doing it until it's gone completely and then throw it in the dryer. I promise
Yeah.
you this. The Dawn spray is everything. The way
Yeah.
that that one guy from my big fat Greek wedding, the dad is about Windex is how I am about Dawn spray. Like I'm like
Yeah.
you can use it for everything. If you have a cold, spray yourself with Dawn Windex. If
Dawn.
you
Right. Yeah.
the dogs, you can wash your dogs with Dawn Windex. Like because or Dawn spray because literally
Because yeah, because they have a little chickie
they have a
in
little
their
chickadee as
in their
their
ad.
mascot. Like
Yeah.
they wipe oil, they clean animals.
I know. I really should have thought about that.
That's why it's amazing.
I was
And
putting Mega Babe dust on it.
absolutely no. That's fine.
It
That
worked.
Mega
It
Babe
kind of
dust
worked.
works for what it works for. But this you need basically you need something that counteracts grease, not soaks it up. You need something that breaks it down. Like remember I told you that I pulled out our whole oven recently because I'm crazy. And I was thinking, I've cleaned every corner of this house. What have I not cleaned? And I was like, let's pull out my whole kitchen and
Right.
let's clean
Let's
underneath.
renovate
Let's renovate.
so I can
Let me
clean
just pull
behind
out
these
all
things.
of my appliances and let's clean underneath and behind them. I cleaned the entire underneath our disgusting floor of the oven with just Dawn spray. Didn't need anything else. And and you saw pictures.
Yeah, dude. And by the way, guys, code um Model Citizen gets you 10% off. And no, we're just kidding.
Imagine, dude, I wish.
I
Because the way that I'd be
wish.
spending money on you guys know, I actually learned this from Alex. Alex learning to be fearless Alex. She posted about how she did this with some of her shirts. And you know I've been like a big Dawn
Yeah.
power wash obsessed person. But she did that to a couple of her shirts because I guess like formula, things like that are really hard to
Dude,
get.
I need to
I
do
don't
this,
know.
like, probably, like,
Yeah.
after we hang up because my jammies that I always wear, those ones from Goosebumps that are, like,
Hmm.
pretty blue floral and blue stripes,
Absolutely. Don't I know it?
dude, covered in
What were you
coconut
guys
oil.
doing in there is what
No,
I
I
want to
would
know,
first of
Hunter.
all, it
What
is
were you just
giving it's
doing in there?
giving, like, finding multiple baby oil things, but no, I was
It's
moving.
very giving Diddy, very much so.
I know, and it
Why are
really
we
is.
like? Why are you using such a large amount of coconut oil?
No, what happened is this, Michaela, because we didn't have air conditioning, it melted it down to such a liquid substance. So coconut oil typically is not, like, liquidy unless it's really, really hot.
Eh,
It's typically,
hard.
um, it's typically hardened. So I moved it all around with my vitamins and my all my stuff, and as I was taking the thing off, I didn't realize it was completely melted. Put it on my bed, and as I was putting it on my bed, I went like this, boop, and it just all came out.
Dude. Well,
Brother,
that's so you. Here's the thing.
brother.
The other day, we were at
I'll be
dinner, the whole
damned,
family.
son. You were
We
what?
were we were at dinner, the whole family the other day, and mom, dad, Ilka, the dog, Martin, the whole family. And I spilled a little tiny bit of what was I eating? Meatballs. A little tiny, tiny little thing of meatballs on my shirt. And Martin was just like, I don't think I've like ever seen you spill on yourself.
I actually
Like,
don't think I've ever seen you spill on yourself either, I'm not
have you
joking
like
you.
I don't know how I've gotten away with it this long.
I just now spilled tomato sauce on myself, and
You're
I'm
like this
not
morning.
even no,
You're not
like,
I'm not even eating
now.
tomato sauce. Right. Just now.
Like,
Right.
no, bro, like, literally now, like, on the podcast, like, I don't even know how it got there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's that kinda thing with me, and
Totally.
so it's like,
You're
all
like
my
mom. Like you'll
food
have some rice right here. You know what I
dude, I'll
mean?
have rice there, I'll have some schmutz on my like, I'll, like, look down and it's on my car seat belt. I'm like, "How?" Like, of all
It's
the
because you're
real
hotter than
estate
me, and
to
that's how it goes.
land.
The hotter the girl, the messier she is, I've realized. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
how
yeah.
many girls have you been in and they are like the most beautiful hot girls you've ever seen in your life and their cars are trashed?
That's true, and their
Like,
rooms are
I've never been in a
crazy.
girl who's the hottest girls and their car also been clean. I feel like you just can't simply do it. It can't be.
You
The
can't
2
be,
things
like,
can't
clean
exist.
and hot.
No. No.
No, that's
No.
crazy. Yeah,
So, that's all I'm gonna say about
thank you. I wanna know, do you remember your first day of high school?
absolutely.
Were you
Like, it
scared?
was
Dude,
yes.
so my stepdaughter, you guys, she's almost 15 in, like, what, 4 weeks, 5 weeks?
Mhm.
Um, she had her first day of high school, and I remember going to high school and being like, "Oh my god, I am a baby. These are
Right.
grown-ups here. This is
Yes.
they are men with beards who are, like, smoking. These are
Mhm.
women." And
Yeah.
dude, Brian and I were talking, like, here's the thing, you could go into high school thinking, like, you're gonna go when? You're gonna be sassy, you're gonna be like, bro, you think a sophomore, junior, senior girl is gonna have that?
Mhm.
Oh my gourd,
No
dude.
way. No
That
way.
high school chews you up and spits you out. And
Absolutely.
so I
I don't feel
asked her
like anyone
how.
gets out unscathed, really. Like,
I don't know, dude, like, Brian was like, "Yeah, I loved high school." It was totally good, it was fine.
course.
I am just like, it was very interesting. Dude, they don't have lockers. Like,
What do you mean they don't have
they
lockers?
don't have lockers.
Where do
They
they put all
carry all
their
their
stuff?
books around with the bag.
You're lying.
No, like,
That can't
I'm
be.
not lying.
That
I'm not
can't
lying.
be.
Yeah, that's B.
They're
Well,
poor
it is.
backs.
I know.
That's crazy. The locker experience is like 90% of school, being able to
I
decorate
know, but
it.
then she had lockers in all of middle school.
That makes no
No
sense.
sense, dude.
I don't
They're
know,
doing
dude. Your
something
your
weird out there.
stepdaughter, she also is like she's a little squirrely. Like she'll say something, and I'm just like, that's
Yeah, not the thing.
interesting. I don't know
But
if
do
that's
you
true.
remember your first day of high school?
Absolutely, dude. I remember my whole outfit.
Do you?
I remember 2 of my first day of school outfits, and I'm gonna explain them to you. Number 1, my very first, like, first day of school, high school, I was wearing, diesel jeans and not diesel jeans, actually. They were American Eagle jeans and this like shirt that I had gotten from Urban Outfitters and like a skinny scarf, like a skinny
Oh
striped
my god, which is
scarf.
back, by the way, dude. Free
I
People
know.
has them right now.
Listen, 20 years ago. This was 20 years ago. I need everyone to understand. Like my first year of high school was 2002.
So 20 years ago, you're 30.
20 years ago.
You were
It was
18.
2002.
You were 18 on your first day of high school. No, you were 18 when you graduated.
Yeah. I graduated in 2006. So it was like 20 some years ago,
Okay.
right? It was 17 years ago, my first day of school, right? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
Michaela, no.
Guys, I'm doing bad math.
Michaela,
25
you're
years ago?
38. You're like, it was a couple years ago. You're
I said
38.
20 years
Oh,
ago,
I know, but if you're 38 and your first day of freshman year is usually when you're 15.
right? It was 23 years ago. It was 23 years because it was 2002. Because I graduated in 2006. So
Okay.
it's 4 years. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Right? 2001?
That's
What are you saying?
crazy, dude.
24
I
years
don't know.
ago? 23. Okay, 20 plus years ago. Here's
Dude,
the
like, can you imagine
why
saying
do
like
we need to do the
20?
math?
But also, by the way, it's like so crazy to be like 25 years ago, I was in high school because
No, it's
you just
sick.
got out of high school to me.
I know,
Like,
same, dude. Literally, I just graduated. Thank you. I was wearing, yeah, the skinny scarf, and I thought that I looked
dude.
so fun.
Did you have a
This
little
is
newsboy
when,
hat on?
I mean, probably. This is when Urban Outfitters was like still under the radar,
Yeah.
and I was like the only person who really knew about it. It was only in Santa Monica. Like there wasn't them all over the place like there is now. They didn't even have one at Melrose. It was literally on 3rd Street, and that was it. And, we used to always go down there all the time, like Santa
Yeah.
Monica, like mom would always take us down there for like staycations and stuff. So like I knew, all right. And I was like,
She
I
had her
have an
finger on
Urban
the
Outfitters
pulse.
shirt, dude. It was like a t-shirt. And I thought I was it. And then I'll never forget my sophomore year of high school first outfit was the pair of diesel jeans, which I was obsessed with. And then a light, like turquoisey, sea foamy Lacoste shirt that I
Oh
had
my god. How
thrifted.
come I remember this
Yes, of
outfit?
course you can. It was a Lacoste,
Yeah.
polo that
Yep.
I had sewn to make tighter on
Yep.
me,
On
and
each side.
on each side, that's right, because I wanted it to be, like, more form-fitting, and not so, like, boxy, and I felt like $1 billion in that outfit. It's crazy to think about.
Dude, I
Isn't that
couldn't even
crazy?
tell you if you said to me right now, Hunter, I'll give you $1 million if you tell me what you wore to your first day of school. I would say
You don't remember?
nothing. I don't remember. Isn't that
Hmm. It
crazy?
had to have been something like a pair of pink pants from Victoria's Secret
I
though,
was just gonna
right?
say it had to have been something comfy, dude. I stayed being comfy.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
thing.
you loved a pink pant. You also loved like a juicy
Yeah.
sweat set,
And like an
an
Abercrombie
UGG.
denim skirt and an UGG, dude, which is all coming back, which is crazy
I
also.
know. Well, you told me you went to Hollister with your stepdaughter,
Dude, we
and
went to
it was
Hollister and
like,
Aeropostale.
yeah, that's crazy. That's like,
Crazy. And it
dude.
was what was crazier, Michaela, is that it was all stuff that we used to wear. Like it was like tons of those little tiny scarves.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of like bedazzling and embellishments on pants and skirts and all that stuff. It was just like a lacy
Layered
Nicky
shirts are
Bicky.
big
Uh-huh.
again. Like layered shirts are really big.
I got her this little at TJ Maxx, this little layered tube top. It looks like there's two tube tops on.
Yep,
Tube tops are back.
absolutely.
Dude, like it's
Yes.
so crazy.
I will never forget. I genuinely think that one of my friends, Brittany, I think she invented layering tank
Dude,
tops
I
because
remember
like
because she
no
was
one
like
will.
in
Oh, no
I
one
know.
layered a tank top. She had like such like that body that everyone wanted back in that day, like a very Lauren Conrad
Yeah.
body. And like she would just like layer like a CC California tank top one over the other. And I would just be like, or like a Nikki Bicky. You guys
Yeah.
know the girls that know a CNC California / Nikki Bicky tank tops. And she would just like layer them and they just looked so cool. Like she just had this like effortless
Dude.
style and I'll just never forget her. And she and I talk still to this day. Love her. Shout out to Brittany.
Can I
Married
tell
to
you
one of the guys from high school. So random that like
oh,
we have
yeah.
known since elementary
Who's, like,
school.
kinda
Just like,
related to us, I
yeah,
think, right?
his mom is somehow related to our mom. I
He's,
don't
like, our
know.
cousin. I don't know. But we're how come our family is so weird with that? Anyways, we'll
I
have
don't
that's
know. It's
another
really
episode,
weird.
but,
What? How come our family's
um
weird because we have family members?
no, but, like, we're always, like, kinda, like, related to somebody. It's kinda weird,
It's
dude.
everybody.
Yeah, I
Everyone
know,
is
I don't
like
like
kind of
it. I
related to
don't like
somebody.
it.
Go to a small town, bro. It'll shock you. There's a lot of
Okay, but here's
people.
the thing.
Those
Here's the
family
thing.
trees are a wreath.
I I am genuinely think that, like, it's all how you wear the thing. Because here's the deal. Today, I went to New York City, and I wore these red sweatpants that I'm wearing right now, okay? I wore a black tank top, a, Gap, like, crew neck, and a
Mhm,
pair of flats and some, like, cute
mhm.
little 90s, sunglasses. The ugliest outfit ever, and now ask me if I got so many compliments.
Of
People being
course.
like, "Oh, you look so cute, like, I love your outfit." I think it's, like, the uglier, the better. Like,
I
the
agree.
uglier and
Well,
then if
there's
you put a
that
flat with
TikTok.
anything, like a
Oh,
ballerina
yeah.
flat,
Ballerina
dude,
flat? Oh, yeah. Here's
with
the
a pair of
thing.
sweats.
I'm sure you've seen the TikTok that's like, this is how to dress like a Brooklyn girl. And it's just like you throw on a pair of jeans and then you throw on a short skirt and then you put a long skirt over it.
That's
And then you
right.
put like a long sleeve shirt, a short sleeve shirt, and then a scarf and then a long sleeve shirt over all of
And
that.
then a
You put a
beanie.
hat on
Yeah.
top of that, a newsboy hat, and put a flower in your ear.
Yeah, and it's
You put
so
a
like the
bag
girl from
and like a
Princess
high
Diaries. Like, it's like her yeah,
literally.
like the best friend.
Yes, exactly, and it's like that. I almost wonder if it's, like, the more just sort of, like, eye-catching it is, because it's not generic, the
Right.
more people are like, "Oh, this is fashion, this is style, this is personal style," because
Right.
it's,
That's
like,
kinda how I
not like
felt
everyone
today
else.
because it was so
Also, you're wearing
ugly.
sweatpants today? Is it hot
Yeah,
as
dude.
shit there?
No, it was like 65, Michaela. I'm
Oh,
telling you, it becomes fall overnight here, dude. The leaves are literally orange. I'm sorry, but I'm breaking out the pumpkins this weekend. I literally don't care what anyone has to say. But I was wearing sweatpants and
that's
a sweatshirt and then
unhinged.
a pair of ballerina flats.
No,
And
that's
dude, the way that
crazy.
people were like, "Oh my god, you look so cute."
Mm,
What?
and you were
Crazy.
wearing the fragrance that you were wearing.
Dude, that fragrance literally 2 separate times today. One, I was walking across the street, and one was the laser place I went to. Literally,
Was
both
it a man or a
commented.
woman? Do you think it's
Both
more
women.
men or women? Okay. Do you think it's more men or women that compliment it?
Women.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Um, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, what are you wearing?" Like, this girl was like, "I'm so sorry, this was so weird, but I just like, you just walked past me and I smelled it. What is the scent of that?" And then, um, I like same thing with my coffee shop, dude. It's the Ellis Brooklyn Salt.
Yes.
Dude,
Also, I feel like you have a very good body chemistry for scent. Like,
oh my
your
god,
body
disagree.
no, your body can,
I
like,
think you do.
hold on to scent. Whereas
That's
mine,
so nice because I
anytime I
think I
spray
smell
something
horrible all the time.
no, 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 no. Anytime I spray something, I literally am like, "Oh, I smell," and then it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, "Oh, this smells good." Wait, where did it go?
But I
Like,
also douse myself in it, like, I just, like,
that's
bathe in it,
true. This
basically.
is making me wanna put on some
Oh
of this reminds me of Sports Illustrated weekend.
my god.
So heavy because remember I was wearing this all Sports Illustrated weekend.
Yeah, I love that stuff. All
Can
of
we
the
just like
Ella's
really
Brooklyn.
quickly because we just like haven't touched on this yet? Can we talk about the fact that you have a gorgeous drop with Sam's Club?
Well, I wanted to do a whole episode on it.
Okay, all right, fine. But because people are listening to this right now,
Oh, yeah. Because you're listening to this right now. Guys, we're gonna deep dive in an episode because I have a fun idea for it.
okay, love it,
But you guys, I
love a
came out
concept.
with a clothing line with Sam's Club.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, the pieces are so freaking stunning.
You can
Dude,
see for yourself now. They can literally you
they
can
can go
go
to
and see
Sam's
for
Club.
yourself now. So
It's called Edited X Hunter McGrady, sold at Sam's Club. You can buy online or in store. It's everything for everybody. It's blazers, it's lounge, it's jeans, it's adorable faux leather skirts. It's like
it's so good.
gorgeous, like fall ready dresses, knit dresses, and knit tops with like little pearl details. I mean, it is so gorgeous. Dude, faux fur jackets that I literally, when I first saw this jacket, I was like, oh, what, when are we gonna get like the sample? Because obviously this is gonna be hundreds of dollars to
Right.
make, and they were like, "No, this is the product," and I was like,
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No, it's actually great. It was so funny because okay, so we will get into it on the episode, but that was one of the photo shoots that we did a few
Yep.
months ago when I was out there, and
Yep.
I mean, I wasn't supposed to be in the photo shoot. I just
But
was
they
going
saw her and they were
along.
like,
Yeah,
get in
I was
here.
going along with, and hopefully my agency's like, because I
I know
don't
they're
know what
like,
to say to them because I'm like, I was not supposed to be in this shoot. I was just coming with Hunter for moral support and to take behind the scenes, and they were like, you need to get into the clothes and you need
yeah,
to get on this set, and I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm obviously not going to say no to that. Excuse me. I hate being in
right.
front of the camera, but the clothes are unfucking real, dude. Like
Unreal.
you killed it. And I know you put so much into it. So we'll obviously like get into all of it
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
another
I
episode,
have some
but
fun ideas for an episode around that.
it's so exciting. You guys have
And maybe
got
even some giveaways. I thought it would maybe even be fun, like to do like a fun model citizen um giveaway or something like
love.
that with like
Love it. You
some
guys
pieces.
know Hunter loves giving things away for free. No, but I think that would be so fun. You guys go and
So
look because
fun.
I know when people are like creators and stuff, they're like, everything's so amazing. And then you go and look and it's just like, meh. Literally, you guys can go and look
Yeah,
and
no,
see
the
how
response has been
sick
really
everything
incredible. I,
is.
I have to say, like, dude, there was a woman who messaged me and she was at outside of Sam's Club at 8 a.m. Did I show you that comment
No,
and
no,
message?
you
Oh yeah, she
didn't.
was outside waiting at 8 a.m. for them to
As
open
she
doors so
should
that she could.
be.
It's
Oh,
like
that
just
makes me
really
wanna
cool.
cry. I love
Yeah,
that. That's so sweet.
yeah,
As it should be, though, because literally, like, I remember when I walked in and I was like, "Wait, what the" like, this is the clothes? Because it's like,
I know.
I knew kind of what to expect, but you just don't know until you, like, see the pieces in front of you. Anyway, we'll get into
Yeah,
it, but it's so sick. It's everything is so sick, and that was a really fun shoot to do. That was fun.
so fun,
Everything lined up so well
dude.
for that, Sheila, let me just tell you, but
God, thank you, God. Well, listen, guys,
thank
go
you,
and
God.
check out our Patreon.
Well, you know what we
Uh
didn't do? We didn't really touch on Love Island reunion at all.
My
Y'all mind? Y'all mind if we touch on the Love
God.
Island reunion before we cut this off?
Were you a little bit,
Yeah, I
wanted
was.
a little bit more.
Oh, it so much was said while nothing at all was said at all.
Yeah, I dude, the way all I wanna here's my number one thing. The way that Chris gives 0
Nothing.
farks is wild. I've never
It's
seen a
crazy.
man give so like, he was just like, "I actually we don't even need to be friends, but I forgive her." Like, I don't wanna be friends with her, but I forgive her.
It's giving you care a lot. Like,
It's
the
giving you care a
more
lot, but also it's giving, like, he actually is just like, I actually, like, don't wanna even have anything to do with her."
I think he cares a lot. I think
Do you
the second that anyone is like, "I don't care," like, "No, thanks. I don't need to be friends." Like, I'm like, "Oh, you love her. Oh, you're in love with her.
Yeah, you're in
Got
love with
it."
her.
Do you know what I mean?
Are you team Huda? Are you team, Shelly, Amaya, Alandria?
I'm never team Huda. Let me tell you something about that right now, especially not after this reunion, because what I was the most upset about, first of all, I wrote down a couple of things. The first
Okay.
thing I wrote down was I still don't buy Nicolandria. There's just something about it
I
that
think he's in love
feels
with her. I think she is not into him.
no, I
He's in
absolutely
love with her, though. I
he's like maybe I don't know, there's something incongruous about it. I feel like there's just something his switch up was so fast, and it was like he
Yeah,
just, like, switched and then globbed onto her, and I'm just
yeah,
like, "I don't know about that." Like, I it just felt weird, it feels very forced, but I know there's tons of people who disagree with that, and I know there's tons of people I support a relationship of, like, that happens in a way. It's just something about Nick I don't trust. There's some like, he
yeah.
the red flags go off for me for him, and
Mm,
it's not her at all, it's him 100% where I'm just like,
yeah,
"I don't know about you, dude." So I don't fully buy it. I really don't think anyone held Ace accountable for, like, his manipulations
yep,
in the villa. I think that he was they were talking about ringleader this and ringleader that. It's not that. It's like you were purposefully manipulative of individual people, and you set this whole season up to be about voting individual people off that you didn't like that had nothing to do with whether or not they were in a relationship. I think the voting was so wild, and I
yeah,
really think it was like orchestrated by Ace of being like, well, we need to make sure it's people who are like exploring other connections. And it's like, so you don't want to keep the couples here?
I don't
Like,
know
it
why
just,
everyone gave him so much power. It was so weird.
because he was loud. I think honestly, it's just like the squeaky wheel gets the oil. He was like loud and he like put his opinion forward. And he's like, the one thing I'll say is like, he's obviously down to give his opinion on things. He already had a following. So it feels like he's already okay being like the star of the show,
Yeah.
kind of. I think that what the fuck was Austin on the whole time? He was glitching.
Bro.
Every
Dude,
time they were like, Austin, what do you think? He'd be like,
I know, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I mean, I didn't even open the I didn't even respond to the message."
right. And
Dude,
they're
I
like,
was like,
yeah,
"Are you
you
here right
are
now?
you here? Are you here right
Bro,
now?
you
Where
sent
are
your
you, babe?
robot. What's going on?"
You sent your AI robot in your place. Like,
Oh my
what? Just like a place
god. What
that
is
was
that
so
Jaden
weird.
see in him ever? I'm like,
I don't know. I think that he seems like the type of guy who's like knows how to perform for a woman and be like funny and silly, but like
yeah.
when the rubber meets the road,
Yeah.
not a good guy.
Okay,
And
how
we know
about
he's
the
not a good guy.
unseen bits of the heart rate challenge?
I
Oh.
knew that something was up with that. I
Dude,
knew that that
why
was going to be
didn't they
bad.
show that during the season?
That's a really good question.
That
That's a
would
really
have
good
made the
question.
season it's like they should have done I know they didn't do a movie night, but, like, they should have done that kind of stuff for movie night.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there's a reason why, I'm sure. God, I need to get a producer. We need to get a producer on
I
here, or
know.
someone needs to get a producer on their podcast to talk about it. I would love to do it. Because I have so many questions like that. Like, was that strategic? Did you do that because it's inappropriate for television in that way?
Probably,
Like,
yeah,
what was
because
the
it
reason?
was. Do you think
Right.
she was a woman of the night?
No, I don't think so.
Huda?
No, I just think, listen, there's how many of our friends do we know who can like shake
Michaela,
that
none of my
ass?
none of my friends can do the moves that Huda can do.
I
I'm
don't know,
so
dude.
sorry.
She's a
And by
mommy.
the way, yeah, but she's a mommy and she's also maybe a mommy. And the thing is, it's like there's nothing wrong with that. Like you can be a woman of
There's
the
nothing
night. You
wrong
can do
with it
whatever
at
you want
all.
to do.
But I also don't think that like I just like don't even know
She was just
why
like
that would be, just because
talented
she
with
could
it.
dance, because she can dance on it.
But it's
Like,
almost like I don't know, dude, the moves were crazy. Um, yeah, seeing that, I just felt so bad for Shelly. I was
I'll
like,
tell you what,
"Ooh,
absolutely. I was like, that's not a friend. And what Shelly said
no."
that like really made sense was, she was like, yeah, there's no boundaries, but also, wouldn't you want to have a boundary with your friend's man? Like,
Right.
shouldn't that just be like, you don't go all the
Because
way if
now it's already
he's your
happened. He's already
right.
had you twerk on him. Now I have to, like, see you and be with you. Wouldn't that like, we're all around each other? Like,
Why did she have to say to him, "Hey, can you not like lick my man's junk? Is that all
yeah.
right with you?" Like, you shouldn't have to say that to a real friend. The thing that really I've always been like not team Huda. I think she's toxic and she wasn't good for that villa, and I feel kind of bad for everybody that had to deal with her in there. I think this whole season could have been a lot cheerier and a lot more fun without her. The thing that really set that that really solidified my dislike for her is when Olandria was saying, "Hey, we reached out to you. We were in that, hotel room with you, basically begging you to speak out to your fans and say, "Hey, you guys, these girls were not the mean girls. They're my friends. Please stop attacking them. Stop posting racist memes." Like,
Yeah.
Olandria was saying how someone had posted a meme of like her being George Floyd and Huda being the cop that like stood on
Why
his,
did I
do you know what I
not
mean?
see yeah, that's
So that kind of stuff was
insane.
happening. And Olandria and Chelly were like, "Hey, can you like address your fans?" And Huda was like, "Yeah, yeah, sure, I'll do it." Never did it. And then
Mm.
Olandria brings it up at the reunion last night, and Huda basically was like, "Well, I just had so much going on. Like, there was just so much
Yeah, and then she said
girl."
that they were all bullying her.
Well, she said that she felt bullied by people, and so everyone was just assuming it was Shelly and or
But Huda went
Olandria.
on a podcast
I
saying
know that, but her whole defense is like, she didn't say names. She said like situations, and she said she felt bullied by people, and
right,
people just connected their own dots. And that's why she was saying, like, Olandria was saying, you said you were going to come on. If you were my friend, you
right,
would have come on socials live, posted
to
something, say, "Hey
protect
guys,
us.
these are
Yeah.
my girls. Like, we went through a lot in here. Like, I don't want you guys attacking them because like the racism was really awful and horrible and off, the charts. And Huda never did. And
Mm,
that's so shitty because if I had a friend if I had fans that were going off, honestly, anybody, and
yeah,
posting like horrific, hateful, I would be like posting to everyone I could as often as I could. Be like,
yeah.
stop this. Like, stop it, you guys. And she never did. And I think that that's really, really shitty. And it makes her not a good person in my eyes. But that's just my opinion.
That
That's
part.
just my opinion.
T.
You know?
Aren't the girls doing this?
They're always
T.
doing, yeah, they're doing. I think
Taking
the girls also looked
stunning, bro.
sickening
Chelly
last
and Alandria's
night.
faces. I literally am just
Shelly,
like their
Olandria,
faces on those
Coco.
two. Oh my god, dude,
Coco with
Coco
her
looked
bangs and her
gorgeous. I
like,
know, like '90s pop star. Oh,
oh my
beyond.
god. And then
The guys looked fine.
the guys were literally fine. It's amazing how mediocre the men on all these shows are. I mean, the women come in and I'm literally
Also,
like,
Hood is definitely doing a Netflix dating show. She's definitely on like Too Hot to Handle or one of them
no, she's with a guy from Netflix's Perfect Match, Louis. That's why she couldn't say anything because his
because she's with
season
him.
was airing. His season was in the middle of airing when she was with him and she wasn't on the show with him. So she couldn't say because then people would know that Louis didn't
Okay,
end
well,
up with the girl.
it's almost like she should have just not said because of Netflix, because now it's like, okay, well, you just said the thing more
Yeah.
so than saying the thing. You should have just been like, honestly, like where I'm like seeing people or whatever.
Yeah, she could have just been like, I mean, I'm very happy right now. I have something I think is great, and I will be like so happy to share more of that when I can. I just kind of can't right now because we have to keep, you know what I mean? It's like you don't have to be
Yeah.
so like, I can't speak on it because of Netflix.
Right.
Please.
Dude,
And
Andy
Andy
was so
Cohen
pissed.
clocking her and just being like, well, do you want to tell Netflix that this was the number one streaming show of the summer?
Right.
Or like they
That's
should
so
be so
funny.
lucky for us to mention them.
Right. Dude,
I don't
Andy
know. I
has no
think
bars.
Andy and Ariana could have held all of their feet to the fire so much more.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Ariana probably shouldn't have been there because I think that she's too emotionally invested in them.
Mhm.
Andy's not as much because even when Andy
Why was he
does,
there?
because he's the reunion king and he does like all of the, it's a Peacock show. And he does all
Was
of like the Real
That's right, of
Housewives, which are
course.
all on Peacock. Like, that's all. Bravo it's an
Got it.
NBC. So it made sense for him to be the host, but I was just like, it's just interesting because even if you watch Andy on like Vanderpump, or even if you watch the reunion for the Valley, he has a very clear bias towards Jax because he's known him so long. I think that when
Mm.
you get emotionally involved, these like, whoever hosts these reunions, when they get very emotionally involved, they don't want to hold their feet to the fire ever.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
and that's why I think Ariana being there wasn't a great idea. Whereas I think Andy by himself, because this was his first time meeting everybody. So he
Right,
has no like dog in the fight. He's like, I didn't spend a whole summer with you guys filming. I didn't see behind the scenes. Like, I haven't spoken to you guys individually, formulated friendships. Like, none of that happened
right.
with him. And I feel like he could have like really taken it out of all of them and like
Yeah,
gotten them to
yeah.
like really, yeah.
Open up and get out and get those
Yeah.
boxing gloves on.
So we'll see.
Oh
Maybe
my
things will play
goodness.
out in social media. We'll see.
I want a redo though, dude. I can't wait for another season of it. And I
Well,
just
Games is
need
coming up. Games is
I
coming up,
know,
and I'm
I need
excited for that.
casting to really just get it going, dude. Guys, we love ya. We mean it. Go check out Patreon, $5 a month. You know the deal. 2 episodes a month
2 episodes a month,
and
$5.
$5 a month.
Yep,
Episodes every Wednesday. You get them early, ad-free, video footage. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. That's a
that's
wrap
right.
on this week's episode. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you. So please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind the scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Mikhail McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.